It's the interior auto mechanic. Today I'm going to show you how to remove a door panel off of a 1988 Lincoln Town Car. I'll put down in the description below what other years this might fit. This car has pretty much been the bane of my existence. Every time I go to pull something on this, it's just completely different than what I'm used to. It's old school and they hide screws everywhere, and it's just kind of a pain in the butt sometimes to work on this car. But anyway, hopefully this will make your job a little bit easier. There's 4 screws that are holding this door panel in, and then multiple clips and a wiring harness. So let's go ahead and get started. Right here where your door handle would be, this is obviously the door panel is already removed from the car, just for the sake of the video to make it easy. There are going to be 2 screws. There's one here and then one also right here. Those are both Phillips head screws. Remove those. Then next, I just pull this off. There's a little rod that will be there for the lock mechanism. The piece will just pop right off. It just comes off. Then you're going to need to wiggle this out. And then the way that I did this, I was able to rotate this forward and then bring it out like this. It took a little bit of effort. You don't want to break it because of how the rod goes in here. It actually goes into where that little white circular piece is. It's kind of a pain in the butt the way they've got it designed, but to remove it, it's definitely doable. I just did it. There are 2 other Phillips screws. One's real easy. Excuse me. It's right here. It'll be right on the, right where the armrest part is on the door. Come down, you'll see it plain as day. The other one they hid. It's going to be right down in here. You might have to feel and look, but there is a hole there, and there will be a Phillips screw there as well. Once you've got all those out, you can take your fingers right behind the door panel, pull out all the way up and around. The door panel will lift up, and then will come off of the door itself. However, when you flip it around, you will still have your master switch up here. And you're going to kind of have to tilt this. If this is the car, if it's on here like this, you're going to need to tilt it almost upside down to get to this. And I've just left my switch in here. So you are going to have 3 more screws that are holding this master switch on, all Phillips. There will be 2 near the top of this that have a little bracket. Right where those holes are, there's a bracket that will hold that on. You'll see it plain as day. Remove those 2 screws right there that are clearly missing right in the front. And then also, you are going to want to open your ashtray, and there will be a screw right back here as well. You're going to need to remove it. You can see where the hole is. Remove that, and then the only other thing that you have to do is pop the ashtray out. It's real easy. It comes right out. You can pop it out and then slide this back down through the door panel so that you can actually just leave this in the car if you're just working on something inside of the car or whatever, just because all this stuff's obviously brittle and old. You don't want to take any chances unplugging it or unscrewing it and breaking it. But anyway, after that, you just wiggle that through your door panel. Just kind of wiggle it back down through this hole on an angle, and it'll go right back down. And that's how you take the door panel off of this thing. So anyway, I hope this helps. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and as always, good luck on your projects.